Parked down at Grasmere, free parking all the way down this layby. Today we're heading up towards Seat Sandal. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about is this clag. If it's starting to burn off, I'm heading up. If it's not, I'll come down, cry my eyes out, because I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning and it's been a 2-hour journey to get here. So I've walked about 300 yards, opposite the bus stop, and you've got a public footpath and it's heading up here. It does say private drive, but it is a public footpath. So as well as the climb, I'm going to do another channel shout out and I'm going to answer another question. And following a sign, public footpath. So we'll just come from the gate there. It's pointing through the gate and taking a left. Another sign there, through the gate. A very helpful local there, out walking with his dog. He says everybody gets lost here because what they do is they follow that path onto private land, and the path actually goes up here past tree 1, tree 2, and behind there is a gate. Hopefully he's right, because that's the way I'm going. I can see how people will get slightly confused when they come down there through that gate there and you're following this path, a very clear path there. It's 1, 2, and this is the path going up there. A nice little kissing gate, and that looks like the path that we need to be on. I'm gonna show a bit of new gear I've got, something I've been gonna get for ages. I should have had a long time ago, but hopefully I'll never ever need to use it, and it's this, a whistle. You'll be fooled to think, no matter how careful you are, there isn't a possibility you could have some sort of fall and mishap and you would need help. I mean, I got here this morning at 7:15, so if ever I did need help, this whistle could be invaluable. It's something everybody should have really, and hopefully nobody will ever need to use. So looking down there, Traveller's Rest, which I was just over a year ago. I think I was over there with Katie Fox when we did the Green Burn round, which was a really nice walk. We ended up in the Traveller's Rest, and funny enough, when I come down I'll have to go past the Traveller's Rest, so I might decide to have another one as well. First port of call is going to be Grisdale Tarn. We're going to stop there, have a bit of a rest, get a bit of energy back, because we've got a bit of a scramble initially, and apparently it's quite steep as well. So we'll have a good break at Grisdale Tarn. Well, this is a very nice path to follow there now. You can see the gill down there. You can see the route that will be taken back, and it's still looking very, very misty over at Helm Crag. So it looks like for once the mountain forecast got it right. Good opportunity to answer another question. What type of software do you use to edit your video? Power Director. I must admit, I find it very, very good. I find it very easy to use. And one thing I like about Power Director, when you finish your edit, click to improve quality. And that's exactly what it will do. If it's a bit of a dull day, you can ask it to improve lighting. So Power Director can help with both quality and lighting, which is one of the reasons I like to use it. So hopefully that's answered that question. Any more? Leave them in a comment. Ridiculous, I know. According to the forecast, it could get up to about 20 degrees today. I don't like hiking in the heat, so what I have got is plenty of this. I've been going less than an hour and I've almost drunk this one. Had a big drink before I started, had a coffee halfway over the moors. So one thing you do need in the warm weather is plenty and plenty of fluids, and constantly keep drinking it and hydrating yourself all the time. There endeth the lesson of this video. I mentioned before that Ashley Arnold is coming back over. Young fit lad, doing these 5Ks, 10Ks, getting himself super fit for when he comes over here. And I think hopefully we'll be meeting up with Eddie Casely as well. I haven't seen him for a while. Another one super fit. He's like a mountain goat going up them fells, so I need to drop a bit of weight and, as always, get my fell fitness up to keep up with them both. So I don't know if you can see the path there going all the way down into the valley. Say a few things that is happening this summer. One of them being the Kentmere horseshoe, so really looking forward to doing that. Also got to be a wild camping, yes, you heard right, wild camping planned with Alan from 54 Degrees North. There's the path you want to take, and a very nice waterfall there. I'll tell you something, if it gets any warmer, I might be standing underneath there. Whew. Not used to this heat. Oh, what a lovely sound. Really nice to cool off here as well. Oh, look at that. It looks like we haven't got that far. The brow of that little hill there. And we should be seeing Grisdale Tarn. We haven't got a canny little break. I've earned it. A breeze getting up and a bit of a disappointment as well. Well, I got up where I thought was going to be the top. It isn't. It's a bit more to go yet. You can see the path going up there. That's where we need to be. So it looks like it's going to be a bit of a scramble to get over there. So I picked up the trail again, and to be honest, that was not as bad as I initially thought it was going to be. So sometimes trust the map and trust your instinct. So that's where we came down from after a break. That's where we're going up to, but eventually Grisdale Tarn. Hallelujah. Yeah, it looks a very scrambly way up there. Yeah, I'm having a good break here, and while I'm doing that, I'll watch the way they go up. If they get to the top and they're still alive, I'll go the same route. And all of a sudden you've got a procession of people who've dropped down off Fairfield. Fair play to them, because that looks steep going up there. So apparently there's an official walk. I think it's in aid of Walk and Wounded, something to do with the army. So very, very well done to them. So I need to be very careful walking up on here. Taking 2 steps up and sliding back 1 step. But either way, let's keep pushing on. Well done if you've come down there and going all the way back up again. Amazing effort.
Hard work.
So they get up to Fairfield and then come all the way down to then climb all the way up. So well done, the British Army. Absolutely fantastic. And still they come. Oh, what a lovely view there, Grisdale Tarn. Me, any excuse to have a stop. So it looks like the scrambly section is over now, and whether that's the top there or not, or just a false summit, I'm not sure. Soon find out. Well, I'm letting everybody get past us, but man, look at that view. Over in the distance we should be able to see Ullswater and Blessfell, where I've been numerous times. Been up there with my son and my grandson, Harry METALMAN. Be nice one day to get up there with my youngest grandson, Jesse Lee METALMAN. If I'm still up to it. So a bit of a grassy bit there now. You just got to get up that first scrambly section. Once you're up there, it does level out, and you're going up constantly, but it's a lot less hard work than that first bit. so 736 metres, 2,416 feet. Seat Sandal for the first time, and what an absolutely fantastic walk it's been so far. Just goes to show how fit you've got to be in the army. To go up and down monsters like these takes some doing. So like I said before, hats off to them, because they are simply, no, don't spoil the day. Looks like another little cairn there. So a few big stones here, so I'm going to sit down, have another drink, a couple of chocolate bars, and after another canny break, yes, another canny break, I'll be heading down. While I'm sat here having a breather, I'm going to give a channel shout out to a really good channel over in America. I've been watching for about the last 4 or 5 months, I would say, and it's Dave and Tori from D&L Treasures. I'll put a link down in the description. It's a husband and wife team. They do a lot of metal detecting, hiking, snorkeling, geocaching, and I always say, when that awful day comes when I cannot climb up places like this anymore, I'm going to get myself a metal detector. Living in the north of England, the amount of things found, Roman hoards, Viking hoards, it blows my mind to think of the things that could be a few inches below the surface. Two really nice people, like as well as a very good channel. If you haven't already subscribed, pop over, give them a check and give them a subscription. I'm sure, just like me, you'll really enjoy the channel as well. So the route down is very, very nice, to be fair. It's nice and grassy, nice on the knees. It's not as clear as the route going up. Having said that, once you get on it, and you can pick it up very, very easily. Well, I've been sat here about 20 minutes, just checking out all the views. And you can see down there, hopefully, the path that we took up this morning, following that wall. It's brilliant when you can take your time, no rush. I still can't get over this weather and how close I was to turning around this morning, coming over the moors. Thicker fog, 4 degrees. Thank goodness I didn't. And just like the first bit going up, the last bit coming down, I wouldn't say it was confusing. The path was fine. It led you to a farmer's field. Again, trust the map. It led you straight through the farmer's field, which is obviously a public footpath. We'll come to this gate here, and then again we can see the path there. So theoretically, if you wanted, you could go up this way and down the way I came. But I'll tell you something, having done the walk there now, if you want my opinion, you're better off doing it exactly like I did it. So at the end of the day, on a hot day, a nice cold drink goes down a treat. Cheers. If you watched the video all the way through, thank you very much appreciated. If you've enjoyed it, click on the like button, really would appreciate that. And got a lot of things planned for this year, so why not come along with us? I'll tell you something, it won't be too long before I'm back out again. Cheers.